You probably tell yourself your home is safe, but do you know what's happening inside it when you're not there? Most indoor cameras can bury you in alerts. The dog walks past the hallway, your kid sneaks into the kitchen at midnight, a curtain moves in a breeze from the AC. Congratulations, your phone is now a motion detector with trust issues. That's where Vivint comes in. In this Vivint Indoor Camera Pro review, I'll break down the camera, the app, the installation, and how it fits into Vivint's broader smart home security system. Basically, if you're thinking about putting a camera inside your home, this is where we see what Vivint adds beyond just basic alerts. But before I get into the camera itself, let me introduce you to the Vivint deal. They have a free quote offer from the home security setup. You can reach it via the link below or with this QR code. There you can book your first consultation with Vivint specialists and decide how you want to move forward from there. That free quote is basically the front door to the whole Vivint home security system, because Vivint works less like a single unit purchase and more like a connected smart home setup. And to be clear, that doesn't mean you need every Vivint device on day one. During that consultation, you can start building your home security around the Vivint Indoor Camera Pro and then add other devices along the way. You've got the camera, the control panel, the app, and professional monitoring all built to work together. The process starts with a consultation, then a Vivint technician handles the installation, and once the system is live, 24/7 monitoring is on standby for alarm events. Inside that setup, the Vivint Indoor Camera Pro is the flagship indoor camera. It's built for hallways, living rooms, nurseries, or targeted areas like a safe or storage cabinet. It uses wired power, records locally, and utilizes AI to figure out what's worth recording and what isn't. So what makes the Vivint security camera stand out when choosing the best indoor camera? Firstly, person detection with custom zones. Instead of reacting to every random movement, the Indoor Camera Pro can focus on people in areas that you define. When someone enters that zone, you get an alert. Then there's privacy mode. You can disable viewing and record manually or schedule when the camera is active. For an indoor security camera, that control is important because the owner decides when monitoring makes sense inside the home. Built-in storage also helps if the internet drops. And with Vivint Playback DVR, you can store up to 10 days of continuous footage. Plus, clips can be saved and stored for the future. And finally, this camera talks. Two-way audio lets you check in with family or communicate with a pet sitter. The push-to-talk function starts the conversation with one press. Now, before we get into the specs, you can get a free Vivint consultation through the link below or via the QR code on screen. Just leave your contact details and a Vivint specialist will reach out to walk you through the options. And now a quick spec check of this smart home security camera. The Vivint Indoor Camera Pro records in full 1080p HD with 2x HDR, which helps with tricky lighting like a bright window behind someone or a dark corner in the same room. For low light, it uses two 850 nanometer infrared LEDs with an IR cut filter for black and white night vision. The view is wide, 150 degrees horizontally and 80 degrees vertically, so it can cover a room from a corner or focus on one sensitive area. You also get pinch to zoom in the camera view, Wi-Fi 6, a compact body, and wired power through the included AC adapter. And here's where the specs start to get practical. With the wide view, night vision, wired power, and person detection, this camera fits areas inside the home where you want a closer eye. Think hallways, nurseries, rooms with valuables, a safe, a medicine cabinet, or a spot where family members and caregivers pass through often. It can also be used when paired with other Vivint devices. For example, a sensor can alert you when something happens, then the camera gives you the visual context, so you're not guessing from an alarm alone. A couple quick notes though, audio is disabled on business accounts, and through-window night recording is a poor fit. The setup is also pretty hands-off. Vivint handles the installation and connects the Indoor Camera Pro to the rest of your system. As for placement, the camera runs on wired power, so you don't have to think about battery swaps. And with the 9-foot cord, you can still get some flexibility in where it goes. A Vivint professional connects it to the control panel and configures it with the rest of your devices from day one. Then everything lives in the Vivint app. Live view, two-way talk, smart alerts, pinch to zoom, and playback. My favorite app feature is custom recording rules. You can set specific rules for when the camera records. For example, when a door opens, a smart lock is used, or an alarm is triggered. So instead of relying only on the camera to catch activity, you can decide which system events tell it to record. So if you're comparing the best security cameras, the Vivint Indoor Camera Pro makes the most sense for homeowners who want indoor monitoring that's installed, connected, and ready to use without much effort on their end. It gives you person detection alerts with custom zones, privacy mode, two-way talk, local playback, and is installed professionally. So you can check whether your kids got home, confirm a pet sitter arrived, or review activity near a sensitive area without digging through a pile of random motion clips. The strongest reason to choose it is the Vivint ecosystem around it. Cameras, locks, sensors, the app, and 24/7 monitoring working together. For a free quote, check the link in the description or check the QR code on screen and start your Vivint consultation. And that's my Vivint Indoor Camera Pro review. Drop your thoughts in the comments and check out another Cybernews video if you want more smart home security breakdowns. Thanks.